All right, peace, welcome, welcome. Why is that making noise? Why is that making noise? Oh, okay, I think it was commercial. All right, y'all, so we live. Um, it's echoing a little bit, so yeah, y'all excuse the noise outside. We got the windows open. It's definitely a cool day today. Um, but yeah, welcome everybody. So I do apologize for not setting an actual time. I kind of just jump on when I got the time to, but I do post that when I'm going live. So y'all just make sure y'all like and subscribe. So y'all can get a notification when I actually hit the live button. This is Twin Flames. What your Twin Flame runners thinking right now? Thinking and thinking about of you. So let me give a couple more people some time to get on. I hope y'all can hear me clearly. Let me give a couple more people some time to get on before we actually get started. Let me see. Should I put the window down a little bit? I don't want my cars to blow away. But that wind feels so good. Uh, but anyway, I hope everybody's having a blessed day. A blessed up day. Peace, welcome y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like. Support the truth. Support the real truth about the journey. The raw truth about the journey. Okay, coming into this new world, it's about truth. So if you ain't ready for this truth, then most likely you'll click off the channel if you're not ready for truth. The new world is about truth, and that's a big frequency shift. If you're not about the truth, you will be living in a lie for the rest of your days until you really realize that you're ready for the awakening. That is what a true awakening is to be aware of the truth about who you are and what's going on. So if your partner is still running, most likely they are not aware of who they truly are. Okay? You have stopped running because you now know who you are. You now know who your partner is. You now understand that this person is supposed to walk with you in this lifetime. Lessons that you've learned. You learned not to do right, not to do anything wrong to people. You've learned that there is a God. You've learned that there is a Most High. Whatever you praise, you learn that there's souls. You learn about, not just the 3D realm that exists. You learn that there's an astral plane. That is what the truth is. So your partner is actually running from this truth. Your partner does not want to be told what to do because that's what the ego does. The alter ego does not want to be told what to do. Okay, so a lot of y'all ask questions about what the true awakening is because you have a lot of different people out there with different a lot of people out there with different information on what it is, but some people are just not that enlightened, so they need to be taught in a way where they can understand, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that because it's to each his own level and mindset to your brain. This is all about your brain, okay? And how much information your brain is taking in, okay? If your brain is clogged up with a lot of toxins and maybe you've hit your head a couple of times or maybe you gotten vaccines when you were younger, it tends to cut off the circulation to your brain, so you're not getting the messages as much as you should. If you're hearing ringing in your ear, you're downloading information from your Most High. You're downloading information from your highest self. It's like a fax machine, it's like an electronic dial tone. You're receiving messages from your Most High. Your partner running because he or she does receive this message. loud and clear. They actually receive it louder than you. Okay, you're the awakened one because you chose to accept it, but they are being triggered real hard. Okay, they're being forced real hard to do so. The only issue is that the spirit guides will try to give you, because they can touch you too. They can touch you anytime they want to. They can really push you. They can get you up. They can do stuff like that. So, you know, because your body has so much like iron in it. They can do whatever they want with it. Okay. You don't have a clue half of the time. A lot of us don't have a clue how this life and the frequency and body anatomy is. You know, they teach you what they want to teach you in school. They teach you what they want in the books and whatever. But you yourself is a walking, living truth. Okay. You just have to wake up to this awareness. Your brain stores your intelligence. Okay. Your heart beats and pumps life through your body. Your brain stores the information. Okay, so some people would say you have to listen to your heart to give the message to the brain, but yet the eyes are the windows to the soul, and that's located closer to your brain where you see shit and you download it. Now your mind will sometimes play tricks on you, all because you have an alter ego. So you got the right brain and you got the left brain. Okay, you got your good, you got your evil, you got your you got your happy, you got your sad. You got the polar opposite of such and such. Okay, good, good and bad. You got devil, you got God. Okay, your devil, bad, and all that stuff is just your alter ego. Your alter ego don't want to be told what to do. So a lot of your runners run because they don't want to understand. Some of them don't want to understand, and some of them don't understand what's going on. Like they're getting messages from you telepathically with you saying hi or I love you or stuff like that, and you're giving them signs of synchronicities. They keep saying the same shit over and over. They freak out because they're like, what is this? So they try to run to karmics to try to dilute that illusion by distraction. See, some people think, okay, they think they can, it only distracts just a little bit, but the spirit will always go harder. Okay, because the connection is stronger, the connection is divine. Okay, you can never outdo the creator that created you. Okay, as above, so shall it be below. And if you're above with your partner on a 5D, this is why a lot of us have to really work on our connections on a 5D. The spirit aspect of it, the God frequency of it. We have to learn how to work on that aspect, because that is where the level of communication will be. You will know that you will never be alone. See, a lot of us, this down to you guys, because I want y'all to understand. I want you to open your minds up a little bit, be a little bit understanding, because you really can't hate your partner. It's like you're being in 12th grade and your partner's going through first grade. They got to relearn this. So if you look at it like that, and you don't just look at it as, oh, they're hurting you intentionally because you're dealing with their alter ego. Their alter egos will make it seem very harsh. Okay, their alter egos will make them come off very rude and disrespectful. But if you just step back and let the universe tweak the body, let the spirit tweak the body of itself. Okay, just like you're being worked on. It's just like you. And this is why spirits say, focus on yourself. Because if you knew that you needed work, you will know how the universe works. You will know that you yourself was unhealed, and how in the process of you being healed. Just because you don't go to karmics, okay, like the other partner goes to karmics. Because let's keep it real. Like, a lot of the problem today is the masculine running into other karmics. Okay, it hurts. But just take away that illusion of them being happily with the karmic, no matter how much they say. They're denying who they are, because that's what you call, deception, deceiving their own minds. Okay, they were programmed to deceive their own minds. It wasn't the karmic who did it. It's not the karmic's fault. Okay, karmic will learn his or her lesson too when that time comes, because they will realize they made a wrong decision as well, because they got a soul as well. Okay, some people are soulless, but everybody has a soul. It's just not inside of them. Your soul is inside of you. Your masculine or feminine runner has not yet embodied their soul. So it's like, let me see. I'm gonna just give y'all a little lesson real quick, because I just want y'all to understand. Let me see. I don't even know if I have any. 'Cause I really want y'all to understand, because this connection has always been here, y'all. This connection has been here for a very long time, and it's been called different things for many years. Okay, so I don't want y'all to just judge people based off of based off of the words, because it's just a word. Because y'all gotta understand, words cast spells. So your connection is way beyond twin flame connections. Regardless, that's just the human name for it. Because that's what you want to believe it is. But your connection, you should look at it. You should call it what you want to call it. Make it what you want to make it, because this is your journey. Everybody has their own journey. It's similar, but everybody has their own journey, because everybody has different shapes and forms of body and different shapes and forms of mental knowledge. Okay. But the outcome due to the programming, it makes our all of our journeys similar because of the programming that's placed there. When you take away the programming, somebody said, Ashley said, they're like ghosts. Yeah, well, they're most definitely disconnected. It's like, this is what I wanted to draw. Let me see if I got. I don't even know if I have enough. I don't have enough. I don't think I have enough ink in there. But just think of it like, a guardian angel walking over you. It's pretty much what it is. Um, just picture you, like, just say your partner walking down the block, soulless, which means soul is not inside them. You got the angel, which is their true self, which is their oversoul. Okay. The oversoul is them. Your most high is you. The soul is still God. The soul is God. Okay. Intuition is God. That voice inside your head is telling you. But you got two voices. Okay. You got the alter ego, and you got the spirit. This is why people having a hard time understanding the difference between the two, because it's hard. But the first instinct is your instinct. The second one is your alter ego. And you have to master the difference between being told the truth and being told a lie. Now, your alter ego will lie to you to appease your physical form, because it survives. It's like a parasite inside of you that you can't seem to get rid of. Okay? But everybody switches it around and says that the God is the parasite in you. But that is you and why you came here. Okay? It is your avatar. You are the avatar to your soul, to your oversoul in this realm. You are, what you would call a robot to the soul. It created you. It chose your parents. You came down. You had your experience. You went through some trauma. They tried to help you, but nobody taught you how. Okay. So now you have to start all over. So I just want you to understand a little bit of the runner stage, because you both are runners and you both are chasers. Okay. You both are runners. What they call runners is somebody who chooses not to accept their fate. When you decide, and listen to me, it's two different ways to decide you don't want to accept your fate. It's one saying, I trust God. Okay, this is the good way to say it. I trust God, and I'm gonna leave it to God, and genuinely mean it from the deepness of your heart. That is okay with the gods. But if you say, I don't want them, and I don't want to da 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 da, they're gonna make it harder. They're gonna punish you harder. They're gonna make your twin hurt you more and more and more, until you realize that is not the way to do it. Okay? Say, I'm gonna leave it to God, because I believe God has created us. God can fix it. God brought you together. God ripped you apart. You gotta take it and embrace it. Accept your purpose. Because I know some of y'all like, oh, Essence, I don't want to accept that he with a karmic. I don't want to accept that. But how fast are y'all ready to run to someone else? And some of y'all probably tapped in to other karmic energies as too. And then you start to learn that it's not really as big of a deal as you thought. Once you start dating other people, you're like, oh, I thought, you start to see yourself in their shoes. Okay. So you just got to understand, nobody's perfect in this journey. Nobody is. But we all must agree on this journey that it is definitely toxic because of the simple fact of programming. Okay? If you guys don't know what programming is like, just look at a computer. All right? Look at your cell phones. You always need a new update to update it. You always have to have, it cleaned because it has viruses. You too You two as a body. Everything on this planet mimics you, the flesh. Okay? Because you're God's greatest creation. You understand what I'm saying? Everything mimics you. A machine, like a robot, mimics you. Cell phones mimic you. Computers mimic you. Everything mimics you. Yo, I was on my computer, and I had made my computer read a statement for me because I was doing something else. So I was having my computer read a statement for me, and it was like 3 or 4 paragraphs long. I think it was like 5 or 6 paragraphs long, and because I like to multitask, and that shit took a breath. That shit took a breath, y'all. Can you imagine Siri going, you know what I'm saying? Weather of the day, weather of the day, you know what I'm saying? That shit took a breath. And I looked at the computer like, wait a minute, what you need to gas for air for? You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta understand, like, man, listen, man. I don't know if y'all ever did that. Y'all should try that. I have a Apple computer, so or try it on your phone or something. Make your phone read maybe a 4 or 5 paragraph, maybe a longer one than that, and see if it gasps for air. That shit gasps for air, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh. It got eyes to see. It's got a heart. Is it called it a hard drive? But technically, that's the heart of the drive. Okay. And this shit took a breath. I'm like, this shit is damn near. The only thing it won't do is pick up and walk. You feel me? And it's just. I was like, wow. So I don't know. Maybe some of y'all experienced that, or maybe not. I don't know. But try that. I would try that if I was y'all. You know. I would try that. Get your phone to read like a 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 paragraph. Just highlight it and set it up to speech, and let that shit read and see if it actually takes a breath, yo. Cause I swear I will go back to what I was reading, but that's confidential. And I would just talk jabber jabber jabber. I would probably put 11 11 11 11 all the way down, and just let my computer read that shit. That shit's gonna gasp probably by the third paragraph. That's crazy. I was like, wow. It said, I'm like, what the hell? Did you just take a breath? I was like, yo, this computer, man. I said, yo, technology is really getting there. Well, it's already gotten halfway, way over there. You know, they did make, sexual dolls. So let me see. Anyway, so let's get back to it, y'all. Y'all gotta understand. Everybody wants to break the masculine out of a spell, or break the feminine runner out of a spell. But the biggest spell that they were programmed to be under is by birth. That is a hard spell to break. The only person that can really undo that spell is themselves. Only you can undo your spell. Knowledge is power. You learn how to speak English or Spanish by studying their language. Same shit. You learn how to free yourself by studying what is best for you. Why do you have a headache? You go and do your research. This is why a lot of doctors would say, don't go and Google what your problem is, because you would catch an anxiety over it. No, you start to wonder what you can do to free yourself from that pain, other than going to. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. My internet jumped. But yeah, all right. So now that we got some people in here, let's get started. I just thought I'd open your mind because I want y'all to understand. Coming in the new world, you're gonna need your own. Like, you're gonna need to be your own counselor. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all got to get this information down now. Take your notes. Okay, start. Working on your own self healing, and start working on tapping back into nature. Okay, start moving to environments where you feel your spirit is guiding you. It's time to listen now. Okay, because it's going to be a lot of shifting going on. Okay, excuse the kids outside there. All right, it's going to be a lot of shifting going on, and you got to be mentally stable in order to handle this. Okay, so get your wisdom game on point. Get you some books, get you some knowledges, you know what I'm saying? Write this stuff down on your own. It's just time. Okay? Because when the new world comes in, as far as like the 4D, 5D starts to actually come down into this 3D, because it will. God will return back unto us as he was before, where, you can have your heaven on earth, okay? Which would be people will stop lying, people will tell the truth, people will love from the heart, and this is why it's good to help fight the great fight. All right, and the great fight is the return of God, and the best way to fight for the return of God is the return of God in your mind. It's an unseen war. So the unseen war is something you cannot see but you can feel. So you start to fight the war which what you feel. Your partner will come back once this war is complete, this karma is clear, because it's like it's gonna be like a big ass wake up call. It's gonna be like, oh shit, what am I doing here? That's what it's gonna be like. So everything that they've done in the past won't remember. Okay? You won't remember. Like when you become an awakened one, you barely know what time it is. You don't know what day it is. You start to care less about the programming, okay? Because that's just not what you live for. You don't live for the time and the date of the day on according to the programming. You live according to the rise of the sun and the rise of how the sun sets on your time, okay, and where you're at. Say if you walk from Miami to Maine, you know what I'm saying, or somewhere out west, somewhere, you start to calculate it according to the way you're moving. Okay. Yes, but a lot of people do, like myself. I must admit, like once I awakened, I was like, what day is it? What time is it? It's time where you can have control of your reality. Okay, you can literally speed it up and you can literally slow it down. Okay, because you will learn how to, Okay, so let's get to it. All right, let's get to it. So let's see what's on your runner's mind right now. What's going on with them and what's on their mind. Okay, I just thought I'd open that, give some more people time to get in. Just a reminder, if you're new to my channel, go check out my other videos. When I talk about the connection, because all avenues of life is going to come together. The division won't work anymore. All avenues will come together. Like I talked about in my previous videos, you got the dots are connecting. Okay, a lot of us are finding out that some of our partners are narcissistic, some of them are psychopaths, some of them. So you start to study narcissistic behaviors, psychopath behaviors. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, yo. All the dots are connecting, okay, where you start to go and heal yourself left and right, okay. You'll start to learn things, like I said before, the greatest love on this planet was being a soulmate. And I want y'all to listen to me very carefully, because you have to pay attention to how people teach you how to wake up. Okay, they don't always want to teach you the truth, because they're actually there to make money from you. It's a difference if somebody actually telling you the truth, don't care about if they're getting their numbers up, and they would tell you the truth about the shit. But a lot of people will lie to you. Now listen to me very carefully. Before there was twin flames, or twin flames, you was the highest love of all was soulmate. Okay, was soulmate. So now soulmate took a step down. Give me a second, because I just saw my twin flame come. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. All right, sorry, y'all. Anyway, okay. So like I said, so some people don't want to hear that. Sorry, y'all. My twin flame just rolled past. He probably watching this video right now, laughing. But anyway, so yeah, some people just don't want to know the truth. So y'all gotta know what the truth is. Okay. Some people say, that twin flames is not destined to be together. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That is your life partner. That is the person you walk with. They just so happen to be in denial. They just so happen to be under a spell. A spell the community has put on them, the society has put on them. So, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath. Had to go let my kids know to open the door without my permission. But anyway, let's get started. I tell you, the universe have a funny way of doing stuff. Okay, stay on your path no matter what. Here we go. Stay on your path no matter what. So even if things look bad, you're not with your twin, you're in separation. Don't give up hope, because that is what the darkness of it all wants you to do. The darkness of it all wants you to give up hope. Okay? They want you to, like, the programming wants you to give up on what is real. Okay? Everything is to go against nature. It's to go against natural order. They don't want you to give up because your partner's with someone else or you're in separation. Don't look at it like that. Just look at it as the devil trying to stop you from being happy. Stop blaming yourself, okay, and blame it on what you know is to be the truth. Don't blame it on you or your partner, okay? The devil just got a hold of their dick or their pussy and making them do wicked things. They got a hold of them. You don't want to be them, so you want to stay on your path, okay? So your partner wants you to stay on your path, okay? No matter what. Don't cross that line. They don't want you to cross over. They don't want you to cross that line back once you saved yourself, because when they awaken, it's going to be like a reset. They're not going to remember their karmic. They're going to be like, who is you? They're going to be like, oh my God, who are you? Why am I here? You know, and they're going to start to, look for guidance. And they're going to navigate as they once did before, back to you. So stay on your path. They want you to stay on your path. No matter what, man. No matter what. So you got Divine Feminine. Okay? Listen very closely. Divine Feminine, the universe got your back. Okay? The universe got your back because you're on your path. Because you're on the right path. Okay? So he's talking to you. He or she's talking to you. You feminine energies. Stay on your path. Don't forget who you are because of what they're doing. Okay? Don't do it. Don't hate them or hate yourself because of what you see and what you feel. This is definitely real. You are not lying. This is real. Now, you have some deceivers out there who portray themselves, which is karmic energy, who betray themselves to be the one. They will call themselves to validate themselves, to validate the teachings of soulmates. Okay, because they would say, oh, two egotistical assholes want to get together. This is what they call a soulmate, two egotistical assholes. Really? I thought soulmates was like divine, or soulmates in the real world are two egotistical assholes that get along just well. Okay, that's what you would call a friend, associate. Okay, we got to stop rewarding bullshit. Okay, all right. Soulmates. If soulmates are anything, it's just like twin flames, but soulmates. They should have kept it that way. Okay, soulmate, two souls meeting one. It's twin flames. But everybody want to sit there and say, oh, soulmates is two egotistical beings who just love themselves, who just love parts of each other's body, and who get along, and they just got blah, 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 blah. No. Okay? Stop being lied to. Anyway, but you're here for the truth. So if you fuck with me, you'll get the truth. Okay? Anyway. So your partner wants you, divine feminines, stay on your path because, they're telling you, they're pushing you on your path, or they, like you think that they're hurting you, but you're taking it personal because you have not yet healed. But they don't want you to take it personal because that's not what they're trying to do. They're not trying to hurt you. They're trying to help you. Okay? Like that whole saying, you never know what you got until it's gone. How did you figure out that your partner was your partner when they left? So you didn't get hurt. You got healed. But then your ego kicked in and your ego told you, hey, you got hurt. And then, once your heart said, oh, I'm healed. I found someone. I don't have to look anymore. I now know who this person is. You was healed until your alter ego kicked in. And now you're hurt. Okay. And you're stuck with that pain because because you stuck into your ego mind. This is where you become the runner. You both will repel each other. Okay. So let's see what else. So they want you to stay in your power. They don't want you to give up. Okay, I'm frustrated. Bad things are happening to me. I have no control of. A lot of these karmic, a lot of these masculines and these karmics, dealing with these karmics are going through a lot of exposure. Okay, they're frustrated. Bad things are happening. Karma's hitting. Okay, they don't want you to be a part of that. Okay, they don't want you in the way. So it's almost like they pushed you out of the pit of fire so that you can be healed. Okay, y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so we can get this truth going. Because this is messages from the new world. Okay, so it's real, y'all. It's real. Okay, I'm frustrated because bad things are happening to me. I know, Ari. Okay, this one here says, I know I am dealing with a toxic situation, but I need to learn the hard way. Okay, so they know. Okay, karma's hitting them. They know they're dealing with toxic energies, but this is the lesson that they're gonna have to learn. This is the lesson they're gonna have to learn. They're gonna have to get their ass lit on fire. That flame has to be lit. Okay, not just from the heart, but from the ass, because they're not listening the right way. Okay, so they definitely know that they're dealing with a toxic situation. They know this. This is why they're frustrated. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't want that light to be in the way, but I'll try to block it as much as I can. So I know some of y'all like, oh, Essence, what do you mean? They're frustrated. They seem pretty happy on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. They seem pretty happy with their partner because they still with them and they're not with you and all. First of all, they see you, if they're in their ego, they see you just like everybody else. Okay, they see you just like everybody else. When they're not in their God frequency and they have not tapped into their divine frequency, they see you as everybody else. Okay, someone who they pick, someone who they have just for the moment. They treat you like a karmic. So if they treat you like this, you better believe they treat them like this behind closed doors. It's just that they got more leverage, like they got more, maybe some dirty information on them, make them do stuff or get married to them or have babies by them or some shit that'll make them not want to leave. Okay, play with their egos. See, the feminine lives in your truth. So you don't play with the ego. You don't play with the ego mindset. So they want you to stay on your path, okay? They want you to stay on your path. They want you to stay focused. That was the first two cards. Second cards is letting you know how they feel, okay? They're frustrated. Bad things are happening. Karma's happening because they know they're dealing with toxic situations, okay? But they gotta learn. You understand what I'm saying? So if they're dealing with this karmic, and this karmic is because they could be hurting each other. They both could be cheating on each other, text messages and all this, so on and so forth, and stuff like that. I mean, it's deep, y'all. Okay. This one here, let me go with this one because this one popped out first. This one says, even if I'm with, let me get it again. Even when I'm with the karmic, okay, I can't stop fantasizing about you. Okay? So even when they with their karmics, they can't stop thinking about you, and they're not going to, because you guys are divinely ordained to be with each other. You're obligated to each other. Okay? Just because they're not taking it physical don't mean that it's not happening. Okay? This one here says, I released my past. Okay? They're working on releasing their past. Let me see. I have released my past karma. Okay? Some of them released their past karma. So you got some that's still dealing with them and some that's working on getting rid of them. Okay? They're dealing with their karma right now. Y'all saying, okay, well, why is this? So what's going on? Okay, well, they're dealing with it. If they treated you wrong, they're going to be treated wrong. If they disrespected you, they're going to be disrespected. If they don't contact you, they're not going to be contacted by somebody they like. It's like what's going to happen is somebody that they like is going to be the one that hurts them. So then they're going to remember who they hurt, and then they're going to want to apologize or want to revert back to that. You understand what I'm saying? And that's egotistical people living in their alter egos. Okay? So they're working on their past. All right? So some of them are with the karmics and some of them are breaking up with the karmics. But some of them are releasing their karmic energies. But they've been, because they've been thinking about, like, you guys have been having like synchronicities going on where y'all like dreaming about each other. You can actually, some of you ladies catch your little kundalini risings. Okay, some of you women get that when you start to, just all of a sudden feel this kundalini rising up your spine all the way up into your crown. You start to feel that, okay? That alignment. Fellas, I'm sure you got a kundalini rising out there, fellas. I'm sure you do, but you don't catch it as hard as we do because we got We got that internal organ where our vaginas are connected to that organ, and it just shoot right up. So y'all may be a little different. I don't know. I can't speak for a man's perspective on that kundalini rising because I'm not a male. But if you men out there in the twin flame journey and your feminine has triggered you and have your kundalini rising, I would like to know, what do you feel internally when your kundalini is rising? But I know for us ladies, when our kundalini rise, it's like an orgasm. It's like a little quick orgasm. And it happens to me. I'd be like, whoa, what is that? What is that? Wow. I used to get that a lot before I came into my twin flame union. I just knew something was coming close because I kept feeling it. It was almost like a energetic alignment, and I knew. And then I met my masculine, and it was over. It was just a wrap. Then my body was going crazy. It was excited. So we will come together. We will come into union. Okay, when all karma is clear. So they're just talking about a lot of karma here. Like I told you earlier, let people clear their karmas out. Okay, they don't want you in the way. Believe me, if you wasn't programmed, like if you didn't know what pain was, you wouldn't even feel it. You would just know that it's all due to learning lessons. If you had that knowledge, you would have that power to know that this person is not hurting you intentionally. It's not intentional. It's only intentional when you face the ego. Stay away from the alter ego. There's two ways to do it. Like I told you, it's two ways to from walk away from the connection in a way where it's still you still know you connected, but you want to disconnect due to the pain of ego. It's like this. You're not turning your back on God, but you're turning your back on the devil. You're turning your back on the alter ego. You don't have to put up with that. You don't have to put up with you arguing and fighting all day. You don't have to put up with that. You don't have to put up with their karmics and shit, calling you third party situations, love bombings and all that shit. You don't have to put up with that. If you patient, you wait, because you know who this person is. Okay? This journey is not for the faint, man. Okay? And it's not for the faint. And the wicked will be exposed. So you don't want to be out here talking about, oh, I'm a twin flame. Because this shit getting so popular right now. I'm telling you. It's getting so popular. Everybody think they're a twin flame. Everybody think they're a twin flame union. Everybody is here for a reason. But we talking about those who have actually met their partners. Okay? And those who want to meet their partners later on, if they haven't already, this is good information for you. But you got them evil ones out there. You got them toxic beings who want to be a twin flame because they grab, like, if you with the karmic, okay? If your partner's with the karmic, okay, and they're dealing with each other, somebody will say, okay, well, ain't that his twin flame? Well, isn't that his soulmate because he chooses her? No. God chooses them for you. God chooses your life partner. It's already in the order. Okay? When someone is choosing their partner, okay? This is here, listen here. If someone is choosing their partner egotistically, it's not because it was God given. Okay? God said, this is my wife. Never give credit to each other. You give credit to the creator that created you both, and that's the source itself. That is the Most High itself. Your spirit has told you guys, you two will make a perfect couple. You two, right here, get together. This is what we want to see. Trust me, the universe got more power than you can ever think of. They don't need the physical form to do anything with you. Okay? If they shifted the frequency of the planet on an energetic way, you guys would not, like they talking about this 5G, whatever, you guys wouldn't know how to think for yourselves. Okay? You don't have that much power. Don't have that much willpower to do so. Okay? It's a lot of things. Just picture it as you walking in the river of water, like you're at a pool or something like that. You no longer have control of your vessel in a grand aspect. You only have control of your physical form. Okay? But the universe has control of everything else. The universe is the water. So you flow with the universe. You flow by egotistical people flow by themselves, for themselves, of themselves. But people of God, people of the truth, people of divine will flow with the water because going against the wave and never with the wave will destroy you. Okay? So let's go. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. So they really want you guys to stay on your path. Like, they know they hurt you. They know they with the karmic. They know they trying to get away. They trying, because some of them are trauma bonded. Okay? Some of them are trauma bonded with these karmics. This masculine and feminine is pulling in here. They're trauma bonded. Trauma bonded. So it's hard for them to let go, because they were never taught to let go. They have abandonment issues. Okay? So they're saying, well, we will come into union when all karma is clear. So they want you to stay on your path. Let's go. What else, Spirit? Okay. We got, our love is so real, it puts me in fear. Okay. So listen, our love is so real, it puts me in fear. Now, this is the ego pulling through, because the ego is in fear, because ego don't believe in outside. Like, it only believes in outside love. It don't believe in inner love. Okay. Now, this love that you guys share comes from the inner. Okay. Comes from spirit, which is inside you. Okay. So the alter ego don't understand that. Alter ego is like, no, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get somebody to put love in me. Okay. They don't understand that. Okay. So you got, our love is so real, it puts me in fear. Okay, made me feel that this can't be real. I don't know if some of y'all came into union with your partners where they said to you, because mine have, he said things like, this can't be real. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much. It's so much, but y'all got to learn how to use your discernment and read past this. I mean, I know some of us can't, some of us don't know what's going on sometimes, but we'll learn eventually, and that's why people like myself is here. So it put me in fear, made me feel that this can't be real, but I know it is. Okay, they know it is, but behind that knowing, there's not enough power. Behind that knowing, is not enough power. The universe shows me the way. Okay, so because they don't have enough power physically to actually drop the program that they were born into, okay, the program that they were raised into, what a perfect woman should look like, what a perfect man should look like, the money that they should have. Sometimes you got to learn to love somebody poor before you can love somebody rich. Okay. It's a beautiful thing, be honest with you, because you will teach each other. You will teach each other. All right? Let's see. That karma that needs to be cleared is deep. Okay? I hope it's not going to be too late before I realize who you are. All right? If you thinking that they not wishing that they could come and wake up now, you tripping. They wish that they can wake up now. But they having a hard time, yo. They having a hard time. They need proper teachers. But they believe that there's nothing wrong with them. So if somebody thinks that there's nothing wrong with them, they're not going to seek help. Okay? So they gotta do it the tough way. They got to do it the tough love way. You understand what karmic will be? Their tough love. Karmic will lift them up. Karmic will drop them on their ass. And that's just what it's going to be. How they treated you is how they're going to be treated. You're not going to be able to treat them this way because they ran from you. But they're going to get that reflection from somebody else. Not a soul reflection, but a reality check, big time, okay? So they're really hoping that they gain this consciousness before they die, be honest with you. But if they don't gain the willpower before they die, then they're just going to come back and do it again. You're going to reincarnate again and do it again as you've been done it plenty of times before. Just have that faith. Divine masculine, the universe got your back. Stay on your path. When some of these masculines awaken, they're not strong enough to stay on their path. But with the universe help, trying to help them, trying to balance them out, the universe is trying to help them stay on their path. So don't ever think that they don't wake up. They wake up every day, but not all day. They wake up in the morning like, what am I doing here? All of a sudden, a karmic come out the bathroom ass naked. Oh, I remember. Okay. Or the kids come out of the room running. I remember. Or the ring on the finger like, oh, I remember. I'm committed to someone. Okay. I'm with someone. Or I'm dealing with someone. I'm obligated to someone. Okay. But a lot of them wake up and go back to sleep instantly. Don't ever think that they don't wake up. They do. Okay. So the divine masculine, okay, the universe got your back. Okay, those divine masculines out there who do wake up. Okay. Let's give it a couple more cards, Spirit, and then we're going to close it. I may come back on later. It depends. But y'all make sure y'all support support the truth, man. I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help y'all ascend, and I'm trying to help y'all wake up. Okay? If y'all follow me, you would literally wake up for free. Okay? So anyway, first step to healing is to love yourself first. Somebody tell you to love yourself, you get upset. First thing you do, I don't want to love me. What the hell? So how would you expect somebody else to love you? How would you know how to get yourself treated right? How would you know how you should be treated? This is why a lot of y'all deal with toxic people. Okay, you don't have to just be in a toxic relationship. We know toxic relationships are out there because everybody's programmed. But you will put up with toxic friends. You will put up with toxic jobs. You will put up with toxic people. Not just your partner. You dealt with a lot of toxic shit before you met your partner. Your partner was your challenge to see if you overcame these things. This is your challenge. This is why I say stop looking at him as your enemy. Have you overcame the pain? Have you overcame the obstacle? I'll wait. This is all you have to do. I'll wait. The next time they try to talk to you and they still in their alter ego, because they switch fast, I'll wait. I'll wait. It's worth the wait. I'll wait. But no. When your ego kick in, oh, I don't want to wait. I'm not waiting a whole lifetime. I don't love me enough to do that. I don't love me enough to wait a lifetime for somebody I know God given to me. Okay? Because you saying, I'm not patient. This, I don't want to do that. God. I'm going to be just like my masculine and I'm going to go out there and fuck all kinds of people until I find the right one. Silly. You don't need to do that. You was already shown. Check this off your checklist. You was already shown who your life partner is. So you check that off your search list. Now you get to working on you as an individual as they work on them as an individual. So what? They get married. So what? They get babies. So what? That has nothing to do with your life. As long as you're not doing that. Because you don't know how God works. See, God works in mysterious ways. Okay? Mysterious ways. Keep that in mind. Okay? So you got first step to healing is loving yourself first. Better start loving yourself first. That's the key to heal all things. That's the key to heal any kind of disease inside your body. Because once you start nurturing your body and treating your body with love and respect, you'll start to reciprocate that back to yourself. You'll be your own life force. All right, let's see. What else, Spirit? These are my last two cards, and we're going to call it a day. Okay, before I knew you, I knew you. Okay? Before I knew you, I knew you. Okay? Before you knew them in the body, 3D, you knew them on a 5D first. This is where you get that soul recognition from. This is soul recognition. Before I knew you, I knew you. Okay? When you start to recognize the God in your partner again, you'll now be like, oh my God. Because it don't show up all the time. It only show up a few times, and you'll get that soul recognition a few times. It doesn't happen all the time. It does dissipate due to the level of frequency that you shift in. Okay, if the person, the whole point of soul recognition is the soul coming down into the body, and it's inside the body. So this is why it's important to have eye contact. Now, will you see this in everybody? No, because this is how you know the difference between someone who's made for you and someone who's not. The person who's made for you, you're gonna see their soul. The person who's not, you will not see their soul. Okay. Okay, so never underestimate. This is the last card, y'all. This is the last card. So it said never underestimate the power of unconditional love. Never underestimate the power of unconditional love. Give it all to God. Give it all to your soul. Give it all to the spirit. Give it all back to them. As far as, like I said, it's two ways to do it, to let go. It's to let go and let God do it. That's what I say. I said, all right, God, give me the strength. Okay, give me the strength. My Most High know the name that you give the Most High, whatever name you want to give him. If you don't like God, give it whatever name you want to give him. Whatever. I don't care. They know who you're talking to. You can call it Frank. You can call it Barbara. You can call it Pam. You can call it whoever the hell you want to call it. It's your choice. But give that energy back to it. Okay? You don't want to call it your masculine. It could be, but you don't want to give that much power to the physical form, because the physical form is just a mere woman, mere man, a mirror of itself. But it's not wholeheartedly itself. It has not yet manifested down. So you got to learn this stuff. Okay? Never underestimate the power of unconditional love. Let them clear their karma out. I'm sorry it hurt you. I know I've been there. I'm going through it. It is what it is. But as I talk to y'all, I teach myself too. I'm a teacher of myself as well. You know. So support the truth. Stop supporting bullshit, man. Y'all not getting nowhere because y'all out here supporting bullshit. Support the truth. All right, it's there. Start to calculate it. Like, why am I still on this cycle? You're still on this cycle because they're not telling you nothing but, but to try to heal yourself, and you don't want to do it. You know, you don't want to do it. If you can't love you first, how can you love another? You want to take your partner out. You want to do nice things. Do it for yourself first. Do it for yourself first, and guess what? It'll reciprocate. You were looking for love. You knew what love was. You knew if you felt it inside you before you saw it outside of you. They manifested it. You got a chance to experience it. Okay? Now you know what it's like. So now you have to be patient and wait and start work. Like while you're in the waiting period, because one of you woke up first, okay, or at least both of y'all woke up. Both of y'all woke up, but reality kicked in. One ascended and one stayed. Okay, because you both wake up. You always get that flash daily. You get those signs of synchronicities all the time. But it's who goes back to sleep, who chooses to ignore, and who doesn't. If feminines out there get the signs of synchronicities, they quick to run to a terror. What was that? Okay, that's just you wanting to stay awakened. But your partner's not going to do that. Your partner doesn't understand that. It's not going to seek outside validation from a source that they don't trust. But they will seek toxic energy from a toxic person. The karmic is soulless. So is the masculine. You are not. You're in a higher place than they are. Okay? Don't get upset. I know it's not easy. But they want you to stay on your path. Don't give up on God, or don't give up on the connection. Don't give up on the truth because you hurt. If you hurt, it's because you got more healing to do. You got more work to do. There's two ways to do it. It's, I don't want to deal with it. That's running away from your purpose and your path, and it's going to hit you harder. It's going to be reminding you like bang, 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 bang. If you accept your fate, it gets lighter. The desire gets lighter. The pain starts to go away because you're returning the energy to once it came. Give back the pain to the person who created it, which is the masculine. You're absorbing his pain. That's why you don't feel shit. Or the feminine. Oh, no, I'm going to just pass it off to my... They know. Some of them know how to do that. Some of them know how to shift their pain to you and let you deal with it. And how they know you hurting is because you start to text them, go crazy. You emailing them, go crazy. You all on your Facebook posting your emotions. I tell you what, post knowledge. Post your lessons. They watching. If you posting pain, that's all you going to get, pain. I ain't going to her. She hurting. Post knowledge. Want to help enlighten your partner? Use a third party like anybody else. Third party, Facebook, Instagram. Post knowledgeable quotes. Stop posting that twerking body shots and shit because that's all they want. They see you as everybody else. Some of them would say, oh, you too God-fearing. Be a God-fearing man or woman. That's what your job is. Once you wake up and you start to accept your fate, that is what you become, a God-fearing being. And that is what it is, okay? So I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. I hope that answers some of y'all questions plus more, okay? I know it's raw, real shit for y'all, but it's because I love y'all. And I love y'all because y'all God's people because y'all want to know the truth. Okay, and if you just somebody coming to get this information, you just slipped across the truth and probably gonna be woken up today or tonight. Because anybody that come across me usually get triggered, and it is what it is. Love yourself first. It is what it is. Okay, don't hate the world. Okay, if you want to book a personal reading to find out where you're at in your situation, all my information is in my description. Okay, first come first serve. I did get all my bookings done, so if you go ahead now and make your booking appointments, email me and let me know you want to get a booking, and I'll get right back to you quickly. First come, first serve. Because, boy, they backing me up now. This is crazy. It's like Essence. Oh, my God. I was like, I know, Essence. Put a lot of people in union. They might have not stayed in union because they reflected, but a lot of people that come to me usually come into union. Some don't, not permanently, because the people that come my way be truly like, truly have a lot of work to do, but they come into union and they now know how to address their issues. They now know what's coming and they now know how to deal with it. They know how to face the devil and face the demon entity when they see it. Okay? So like I said, I appreciate all y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, hit that bell, whatever that YouTube stuff they talking about, all this stuff like that. Let's get them subscribers up. Let's spread the truth. Okay? Welcome to all my new subscribers. Okay? Peace to all my old subscribers. I love y'all too. Y'all still new to me. Okay. I know I've been off reading for a while, but y'all can catch me on Facebook or Instagram every once in a while. So y'all go hit that Facebook and subscribers thingy on my page somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, much love to all y'all. Peace.